Last year I met Nicholas, 7-year-old bronze dream, sandbox grin for a smile and eyes like wishing wells. His voice reminded me of recess, an off-tune choir of children, scattering pews of eager feet. Oh, how good it felt to play back the melodies of how we played back when cooties and tag were the hottest topics, when bruises were things that mothers could fix. The children, chalking their lives onto concrete playgrounds, playing hopscotch and numbers, wanting something, always wanting something, but never knowing what or why or how, just wanting. I met him 96 hours before Thanksgiving. Picked him out of a room full of second graders, heard him accuse a little girl of being a copycat, and suspected that he was the most aggressive kid in the room, but the slump of his shoulders told me something different, told me that there were things he was carrying, heavy, heavy things. I remember his hands, placing them on orange and brown construction paper, tracing them into turkeys. I asked him what he was thankful for. Noticed how quickly he turned his aggression off, watched him fold into a body of silence. The room buzzed with 20 other loud voices, but the silence between us seemed louder. Nicholas, what are you thankful for? He looked down at his hands. Like confession, I could tell he wanted to tell me something. I said, Nicholas, what are you thankful for? Are you thankful for your mom? And he shook his head. No, she don't believe in me. Says smart boys don't get left back in first grade. I imagined him at home crying, the bronze of his skin slipping off of his face, knees to chest, his arms holding them tight, wishing his arms to be his mother's arms and his knees to be himself. I imagine 1,000 other boys rocking backward and forward in the corner of some Bronx apartment, crying, choking up the dreams from out of their throats. I imagine their mothers watching their sons lose hope, talking down on them, beating them for failing, not being mother enough to nurse or shoulder enough to lean on. I imagine myself being everything for these children, everything for Nicholas. Boy, if you choked, I'd be mother enough to push the dreams back in your throat. I'd be shoulder, I'd be arms, I'd be embrace. If you ever needed something to lean on, I'd be anything, something, everything that your mother is missing.